our last speaker of the night. Our next speaker is completing speech number 6, Vocal Variety, from the Competent Communication Manual. She is a charter member of our new club, SCV Chamber Speaks. She believes there are no coincidences, and as she shares a favorite magical memory with us tonight, she hopes we all will be inspired this holiday season. Please help me welcome youth instructor and business manager of the Kuk Sulwan Martial Arts Training Academy, Sydney Albert.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, distinguished guests, and fellow Toastmasters. Give me a moment here. These are incredibly important notes. Music to my ears. I made this title up this morning, I don't know, 7:30. Music to my ears. So creating magical memories is the theme of this party. And all parties need music. Maybe not, but most of them do. So recently, I found an inspiring statement on a venue that I'm sure you'll all agree is an authority. It's Facebook for quotes, right? But it inspired me to repost, and that's not something I do without it being related to my business. I'm really more of an observer. But it said, music is the strongest form of magic. And that really hit home for me. Incidentally, the gentleman's name was David Avocado Wolf, who may or may not be a music aficionado. He's a health guru, he's written some books, he's been in some documentaries. Seems to be an interesting man. But really, music is the strongest form of magic. And what I consider about this is where music affects us en masse. So really the focal point of this topic is to simply give you an idea of how to pay attention to music in your life. That's it. So where does music affect us en masse? Weddings, of course. How many people can sit through a wedding and not have goosebumps? Right? How about graduation ceremonies? Even if you don't have somebody graduating, the tears come. Because the music is programmed in. From the time we're very little, it's incredibly effective. Concerts, plays, movies. Where do we not necessarily make ourselves aware of how the music affects us is when we're watching movies. And how many times have you had to see that movie before you realize that the score in the background is accentuating your emotional attachment to the scene? So music is an amazing tool to uplift or to bring serious or somber behavior or emotions. It's an amazing thing. So I believe it is a strong form of magic. It can affect, so you have a life phase. How many people can listen to anything from high school and college and immediately feel like that young person? That's right, exactly. Doesn't matter if you're 40 or 80, when you hear something from high school, you go right back to it. Thank you very much. So we can use music to create positive or negative emphasis on a moment, as we discussed. Movies, right? Who has really brought this to the forefront? Commercialism. So you might think about different feelings associated with different products. So let's think about comfort. You might know this song, and if you do and you want to join along. My baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R. Does that remain? Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to go into it. But how about, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
Yep.
So what does that mean? I'm unique. So there's an emotional attachment to the. How about Disney? Okay, they're the winners, right? From the time I was a little girl, and any time that I feel like celebratory, then I say, oh, Mr. Geppetto, music, professor! And the music comes on. You can tell when I'm excited, if you know me. So some basic thoughts. Morning music, power or fun, something to get you up in the morning. Example of power, the coming Star Wars movie. Everybody knows the intro to Star Wars and how powerful that is. It's wonderful for things like exercising, going to class, going to a job interview, right? How about singing in the rain? Okay, I did toy with the idea of jumping through the audience, but I'm not going to do that today. But we all know how much joy just the first line brings to us in the morning. What a great way to start the day. How about your evening, your commute home? Something a little bit softer. It's Christmas time. How about the nutcracker? Doesn't that sound good? You're sitting in commuting traffic. How about something really joyful? Or perhaps at the dinner table and a little romance. I just picked one. You remember Dirty Dancing? And that Patrick Swayze sings, now I had the time of my life. And how can you not get goosebumps and now enjoy your dinner, right? So that's my thought on music. Perhaps you can use it more intentionally in your life and create your magical moments or enhance them, let's say, with music. Mr. Toastmaster.